Good morning, and thank you for joining me, Coach Mike, on your Monday morning. Success leaves clues. Joe Girard left many clues when it comes to selling and building relationships with his customers. If you were to look into the Guinness Book of World Records, you would see Joe Girard's name as the world's greatest salesman. Between 1963 and 1978, he sold over 13,000 automobiles. In 1973, he went in the Guinness Book of World Records for selling the most cars in 1 year, 1,425. Joe Girard went on to becoming a motivational speaker and a corporate trainer to Fortune 500 companies until he unfortunately passed in February of 2019. Now, there's one law that he left, one clue that he left us with that I think was the most valuable. And it's called the Law of 250. One particular day, after Joe just entered the business, he went to a funeral to one of his mother's friends. And as they passed out the mass cards, which was a little card which would have a photo and the name of the person with a little passage, he came up with a thought. And he asked the undertaker, how do you determine how many cards to print up? And the undertaker replied that over the years, he just looked at the book, at the amount of people that signed the book, that attended, and the average always came out to about 250. On a separate occasion, him and his wife went to a wedding, and that thought entered his head again. And he asked the caterer of, on average, how many people attend the wedding reception. And the caterer replied that usually 250 on the groom's side and 250 on the bride's side. And here came the Law of 250. And the Law of 250, what it means is every person that you do business with potentially can go influence 250 people with their opinions and experiences. So take that into consideration, that if you were to speak to 50 people a week, and for whatever reason, 2 of them left unsatisfied, that could potentially influence over a year's time 26,000 people. That's a big number. So what this means is every time we're having a conversation with somebody, for whatever reason, if they leave unhappy or dissatisfied, they can go and influence negatively 250 people that you may or may not know yet, that may have money in their pockets for your business and service that they might not bring your way. Now, we need to take that equation and really stick it in our mind to make sure that we are on our A game each and every conversation and interaction with customers and potential customers. Because we definitely don't want to be making that negative impact, because only one person that we impact negatively might turn away 250 potential prospects and customers for our business. Now let's take that on the flip side. What happens when you step up and go the extra mile and do the little things to really build the relationships with your customers and clients, that you will compound that 250 law into raving fan clients that's going to build your business year after year after year, not to mention the great relationships you're going to reap along the way. This is so important that a client of mine, after me recommending he read the book, wrote and put it on his phone, the Law of 250, to remind himself to treat every conversation with a customer with grace. So success leaves clues. Joe Girard left many clues. He wasn't the world's greatest salesman in the Guinness Book of World Records because he was just a great salesman. He was great because he knew how to treat customers right, how to build relationships, how to make himself stand out, that they remember him in a positive manner, so they could take that Law of 250 and expand his business wider, deeper, and further. So I hope this has been valuable. Take the lessons from Joe Girard, Apply the law of 250 in a positive manner, and that will be the one ingredient that can help your business go to the next level and have everyone see you in the shining light at the true business owner of excellence that you deserve to be. Have a great week. I'll see you next Monday, and thank you, as always, for listening to me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. Go get 'em.